Hi Mel.
How are you?
How you doing?
Nice to meet you, Nico.
Lovely to
Oh,
meet you.
lovely
How are you?
to I'm very well. You're looking very good. They've lit you very nicely.
Yeah,
guys.
thank
you.
This is always good
Oh,
lighting.
this is the best interview already.
This is 2 hours. 2 hours in the making.
2 hours.
Been up.
Guys, this is so brilliantly British. It would not work if you're American, would it? Like, it just wouldn't.
No, I mean stag do's are kind of fundamentally feels British,
Yeah.
doesn't it? Every time you go to one of those types of countries and you see the stag do's, they're more than likely English lads, aren't they? And
Yeah. It's very laddie.
yeah,
Laddie.
yeah.
How much worse does it get? Because I've only seen one episode. I don't mean worse as in, like, the show gets terrible. You know what I mean? Like, how much worse does it get for the guys in the show? I started off so well, and then I know I've got down.
It's definitely a roller coaster and a wild ride. So I'd say it gets worse in that sense.
Yeah.
It's completely unpredictable. I will say that.
There's a real fight for survival, I think, going on in there, and I think friendships will be tested and pulled to their final thread, and it gets intense.
Yeah. More intense. How would you guys cope in that situation, each of you, as Nico and Paul, being on a prison island?
I feel you'd be so much better than I am, actually.
I think I'd do all right. Yeah. I think I could channel the inner Stew, and we could hustle our way into some deals, and maybe get a double bed and some extra food.
What are you sharing your bed with?
Well, it's bunk beds. Yeah. Of course. I mean, if you're gonna pick, you're gonna pick this.
Of course.
I'd pick you as well.
How you cope?
I'd be terrible.
Oh, really?
Yeah, definitely. But
Why?
I think
Are you just scared, or are you just like not good at negotiating? Or?
I'm terrible at negotiating. I really am. Every time I go to a souk, and you've got to you've got to do a bit of wheeling and dealing.
Yeah.
I'm terrible at that. I end up paying more than the original offer, actually. So yeah, no, I don't think I'd survive.
Oh.
He loves to tip, so it's not. They're going to work that out straight away,
Yeah.
and
Probably.
the money's going to be running low pretty soon.
Yeah, in a place where you have no money to begin with.
Exactly.
I mean, realistically, I don't think any of us would survive. To be frank.
Not the stag experience. No.
Yeah.
Oh no, we'd survive the prison, not the stag.
Yeah.
That's
That was the most intense part.
Are you party animals?
animals. Yeah, animals. Yeah, party.
More like a chicken. That kind of animal. I will say, actually, I think this speaks for both of us, that there's a pretty good balance. I think it's like work hard, play hard. We went out a little bit when we shot there, and I don't think I think it was
we're
good
fairly
balance.
we're fairly responsible, aren't we? And we did do a mock-up stag do, didn't we? On the second week, which was interesting.
Team bonding
What
exercise.
did it involve? What's the stag do involve for you
The
guys?
Tenerife Strip. What do they call that club? Is it Veronica's? Is it?
I missed it. I wasn't there. I was filming.
Was you not there for
Yeah.
that? Oh God.
Yeah, I was shooting on the Friday night or something.
Right.
I was the only one of the class. I was so sad I missed it.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
were brought in that night,
Yeah.
weren't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So we did this mock-up stag do, and
Sounded
it was a great night, Paul.
Yeah.
I actually thought you were there. It shows you how much
You were clearly missed.
Yeah. Shows you how much I remember.
Who is the biggest party animal on this cast out of all of
do
you?
we have to say?
The biggest cop-out answers when you say yourself, so it's fine, because no one gets in trouble.
No, I mean I'm gonna have to say it. Corin Silva, he's he's an absolute animal with the night out. Yeah,
We were limited though because of where we were on the island. It was very remote, quite far from any civilization, really.
Yeah.
So we didn't party that much.
No, we didn't. There was 4 kind of restaurant bars in Abades in the small square that we had, and we after filming we'd go for a drink, a few pina coladas, and then. But I'd be fairly boring a lot of the time because I'd be like, oh lads, I'm just gonna learn the lines for tomorrow,
exactly.
and but
We were filming.
we had fun though.
It was wholesome. I found.
Yeah,
It was wholesome more than
it
crazy
was,
party vibes.
Yeah.
because it was a chill environment,
Yeah.
so everyone was like, very, very at ease doing their own thing. But then if
Exactly.
we wanted to get together, it was, you know,
swim
it was
in the
always
sea.
swim in the seas in the
football and
morning.
stuff. Yeah, it
Because I was going to
more
say,
that.
it didn't look glamorous. Like, one of my notes I wrote down was like, it's a lot of toilet scenes in that first.
Yeah. That was a special request from me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we said biggest party animal. Who's the person on the cast who's most likely to get you into trouble?
Again,
Yeah, sorry.
sorry, Corin.
Yeah, Corin.
Corin
Oh, wow.
Silver. Yeah.
Really got a reputation.
He's lovely though.
He's the
is
most
really-
generous,
Yeah.
kind human being.
Big
but-
heart.
Big heart.
Yeah.
He's so his heart's so big, in fact, that he doesn't like he's got no spatial awareness. So often on nights out, we were like, okay, just watch your back there. sorry about him. And no one would get us into trouble. I don't think we're a pretty, you know.
Sensible bunch.
Sensible bunch. I want to know then, well, you're probably not going to have one. What's the wildest trip that you guys have been on?
Filming Stags.
I don't believe that. It sounds tame. You weren't even there for the big night out. What are you
I had my
talking
own. I had my own. That's fine. I can't think of one.
No, I can't. I mean, I've done one stag do before, and it mainly involved singing England football songs throughout the whole trip,
Right.
which is like, you know, it's embarrassing, really. And I'm Italian-Irish at heart, so I don't want to be singing Gareth Southgate's name too loud. But yeah, I think Stags this trip was pretty
was it?
wild, yeah.
You guys need to go and do a few more.
Proper
I'm very
wild
tame. I've never been on one, so
on a stag do.
yeah.
Or
never
even
been
a
on
big
stag do.
trip.
Have you been to Ibiza?
Once, and I stayed indoors for the entire
What?
week. It was
stayed-
such a waste. Not indoors, sorry. I stayed in the villa we were
complex.
staying, Yeah. I didn't go partying once.
You are not doing Ibiza right.
I know. No,
That's
we completely did it wrong.
No.
We definitely did it wrong. I need to do it again.
You must have been in a nice place.
You know what? It was just a nice group.
Okay.
It was, and so we were like, we don't need anything else. This is perfect.
Yeah, I did that though with a family. We hired a nice place, and there was like 10 of us there.
Yeah.
We barely left,
Yeah.
and we just brought food in, cooked it, and
it wasn't part of the plan, but it just happens organically, and you're like, if it's not fixed,
You
then
guys are too wholesome. This is what I'm finding.
Well-
I had a wild night out in Monaco and I blacked out in the club and I can't even remember it. That was
love that. Love that. Invite us.
highly recommend. Highly
Okay.
recommend. Especially if someone else is paying for the alcohol. Guys, good luck with the show.
Thank you
Lovely
so
to
much.
meet
Thank
you.
you.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Nice one.
Cheers,
Take
guys.
care.
Have a good
Pleasure.
day.
And
Thank
you.
you.